Okay guys, I'm going to do a quick video on changing an inlet manifold on a 2011 Range Rover Sport. This is a 3-litre turbo diesel, twin turbo. One of the common problems with these is that they do burst these plastic inlet manifolds, and as you can see, here's the old one I've already taken off. It runs along the top here. This is the new manifold. This I got off eBay for $180 Australian. It comes with new bolts, new gaskets, everything you need to install it. Like I said, I have taken it off, but I'm just going to run through the finer points of what you need to do to actually do this job if you want to attempt it yourself. It is a really difficult job, I will say that straight from the start. The problem with it is that when these cars are put together, they put the engine on the chassis, and then they drop the body on top of the engine. So a lot of these bolts, like these brackets in here, the bolts are actually put in facing forwards, which makes it really difficult to get those out. And as you can see, there is so much stuff in the way. There's just no room to work in here, and this is the biggest problem with it. Inside here we've got fuel injection lines. I've actually tied off one of the fuel injection lines here, just pulled it back out of the way, so it gave me a little bit more room. It's just a cable tie there that I cut off when I put it back together. So insofar as special tools to do this job, there's a couple of things you're going to need. You're going to need a 10mm. I went for a 1/4" drive because the smaller the bar, the more room you've got to manoeuvre it in there. So you need a 10mm socket with a knuckle on it, an extension bar, and obviously a ratchet. You need that to get to these two back bolts here on the back of the inlet manifold. They are really difficult to access. There's a ton of stuff in the way, and you're going to have a nightmare getting those out. The other thing is there's a bracket that sits on the top of these two bolts. They sit on there like that, and this actually holds the fuel injection lines. The fuel injection lines run through here, and there's another bolt again facing forward from the back of the car to the front of the car that you've got to try and get out. Very difficult, but it's not impossible. So insofar as special tools, you need one of these. You will need one of these. This is a ratchet spanner. So to get to those ones in the back there, that's what I use to take the ones off of that back of that bracket. You get about 1/8 of a turn every time that you do it, but just persevere with it, and they do come out. They actually hold the water in the water line there, the metal water line that runs across the back, so that goes in there, and it's bolted on with the bolts facing forward. Now, a couple of things you're going to need to know. So first of all, fuel injection. So you have to take off the fuel injection manifold, and to get that out, one bolt's easy enough to get out, but the second one, this one that faces towards the one back of the engine, that's actually fouled by this EGR system. So what you have to do is just unbolt the EGR system as best you can, and then just get a little bit of movement on that just to get that last bolt out, and then you can get that out okay. You can take your fuel injectors out. Don't forget to mark them. They have to go back in the same order that they came out, into the same holes that they came out of. The reason being for that is that they are coded to the engine, so if you put them in the wrong way around, it won't run properly. It's as simple as that. These are the return lines for the fuel injection. To take these off, there's a little disc on the top here. You simply pull up on that disc, and the whole thing will pop off. So don't try and lever it from underneath or anything like that. You basically just put a pair of pliers on this disc, grip this disc, and pull, and the whole thing will just pop off. You have to pull your lines out of the way as best you can. Like I say, really difficult job. So you have to also take out all the engine computer management stuff. All this is plastic, as you know, on your car, so all that comes out. Put your ECU into the car, make sure it stays nice and dry and safe. The other thing I have a piece of wire here with a bend in it. That's basically for retrieving parts that have dropped down into the sides of the car, and that trying to get them out is a bit of a nightmare. You have to disconnect all your water lines, a heap of water lines, vacuum hoses, all that sort of stuff. All got to be disconnected, and all got to be reconnected. So take a hell of a lot of pictures as you're doing the job as well, so you know where everything goes back. Yeah, so that's about it. There's not much more I can say about it. Basic tools is all you need to do it. And yeah, the other thing is, I've seen a couple of videos where they've taken all this plastic off the front, they've taken fans off and all that sort of stuff. I didn't do that. I managed to get it out okay without doing that. But yeah, it is a very difficult job. There's a lot of stuff in the way, so if you do it, good luck with it. Hope you go okay. Yeah, thanks for watching.